I'm here with Wally Amos, founder and chairman of the Read It Loud Foundation, and he's here to announce and discuss his partnership with NCEA.
Well, first of all, it is such an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to be attending the National Catholic Education Association's conference in New Orleans, Louisiana. I mean, here I am. I always wear these leis. These are ribbon leis. I live in Hawaii. And people always see me and they say, "Are you from New Orleans?" And today I am in New Orleans with my leis and one bead. You know? So it's just a pleasure to be here. It's been such an exhilarating morning. It's been such a thoughtful morning, such an insightful morning. This morning has really touched all my emotions. And even as I reflect on it now, I'm so overwhelmed, and I overflow with gladness and with goodness. First of all, just being in the presence of so many wonderful people whose joy it is to teach and to educate the young folks. And the reception that I have received, the accolades and the great exposure that Karen Ristow has given me and Read It Loud. This is the first introduction really on a national level that we have exposed Read It Loud to. We have our national launch come September. But here in April, in New Orleans at the National Catholic Education Association, our concept and what we're about is being shared with 8,000 people who touch the lives of 7 million families and kids every single day. And it is such a wonderful fit, because what we want to do, we want to create the largest awareness you can imagine on the values, the benefits, and the importance of parents, caregivers, reading aloud to children every day for at least 10 minutes a day from birth until at least 6 years old. Because when you do that, miracles happen, magic happens. You create a bond between the child and the reader. You also help that child develop language skills, listening comprehension. It increases the child's attention span. It builds their vocabulary. It creates enormous vocabulary simply from reading aloud. You expose the child to good grammar. You expose the child to new experiences and information. You stimulate their imagination, because there are books on every subject, books of all nature. And that child is exposed to them. They add their own creativity to what's happening in the story. It stimulates brain development. Scientists have discovered that reading aloud is truly one of the best ways to discover, to stimulate brain development in those children. Every parent wants a smart child. Read aloud to your child, and I guarantee you, you'll have a smart child. It promotes higher critical thinking skills, needed today more than ever before. We're involved in a time where there are more choices than there's ever been. How does a child develop a foundation that helps him to deal with all of the choices he or she will have to make throughout their lifetime? Reading aloud gives them the skills, those critical thinking skills that in times of emergency, when they have to make quick decisions, reading aloud will give them the skills they need to make the right decision. It creates a bond between the child and the reader. Nothing could be more important than that bond, that closeness, that love, that sense of deep, abiding love that is created between the parents and their child. Builds confidence and self-esteem. I personally think that the greatest challenge we face in our society worldwide is low self-esteem. If you don't feel good about yourself, you will not feel good about anything or anyone. Reading aloud, it gives you confidence. It gives you a sense of importance. It helps you feel good about you. Once you feel good about you, then you're able to share that with everyone that comes into your life. So that's what a great gift that you have to give to a child. Teaches value. We see a lack of values in so many areas of life where no one cares about others, where love is not expressed really openly. This attitude of apathy. We need to be more concerned. We need to know that who we are affects everyone else. That we have the power to serve others, and that is our calling, to serve others. So reading aloud, it gives a child that foundation. There were only 12, and after I had read to so many kids, I said to myself, you know, this is really fun. And so I added number 13. It's fun for everyone. I'm never without my kazoo. Life is about fun. It's about fun. So when you read aloud to children, you be demonstrative. Demonstrate that fun to the child, because if they see you having fun, they will join in. And then everybody has a good time. You know, I often think that it doesn't matter how tall a building is. The first thing you got to do is lay the foundation. How tall, how small, any community, how much it costs, it doesn't matter. The first thing you must do when building any type building is you must put that concrete slab down. That concrete slab is the foundation for buildings. The foundation for life. The concrete slab for a meaningful life is reading aloud to children. It gives them a love and appreciation. Reading. Life has no meaning. There is no life without books. There is no life without reading. It is our pleasure. It is our goal. It is our purpose at the Read It Loud Foundation to make the world know that reading is everything. Read aloud today to a child somewhere. It'll change their life. It will change your life. Read it loud.